Welcome and thank you so much for tuning in today as we continue to celebrate Hephzibah Generation's 10-year anniversary. Today I'm here joined with Gracie, Victoria, and Jedidah. How are you ladies doing?
I'm doing good.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's a nice day.
It's a nice day. I like that. How are you, Vicky?
Yeah, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Just a long day.
It's a long day.
Yeah.
Alive.
I'm doing good. Had an early morning. Did a lot of homework.
Yeah.
I'm excited to be here.
Did you guys get a walk-in today?
Only made 300 steps.
300 steps, guys. We were getting better. Man, how do you guys feel? We're here to celebrate Hephzibah's 10-year anniversary. How do you guys feel?
Well, I'm so excited. It's crazy that it's been 10 years. It seems like it's been shorter.
Mm-hmm.
But I've really enjoyed these 10 years.
Yeah?
Actually, 5 years.
5 years, okay. So actually that was gonna lead me to my first question, you guys. So I want you guys to each go around and tell me how you guys came into Hephzibah, because you're in Hephzibah now, and what you guys did before, if you were in Sunday school, if you were, if you weren't here yet, and how you guys kind of came into Hephzibah. Let's go ahead and start with Gracie.
Okay, for me, so we moved up to like the Sac area when I was like 6, so that was about 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So I was still in Sunday school for a cool minute,
Mm-hmm.
but like I dropped by in Hephzibah because my sisters were also in here.
Mm.
So I'd come a couple Fridays here and there, but I officially joined when I was like 13, right before I started high school, that like summer before.
Mm-hmm.
So that was like my first official like camp and conference and everything.
Aw.
Yeah, being a part.
That's awesome. How has Hephzibah impacted your life in those? You said you came when you were how old?
6,
6. You joined Hephzibah when you were
13.
13. So in the last 3-4 years, right? How has Hephzibah impacted your life?
It's made a big difference.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've learned so much here
Mm-hmm.
about like myself and life and God, and
Mm-hmm.
even just working with people
Mhm.
and leadership and so many different things I've learned here.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been great to like grow here and
Mhm.
also with these guys.
Hey,
So,
how gals, eh?
yeah.
Wow, I like that. Wow. How about you, Vicky? How did you come into Hephzibah?
Well, I came here when since I've came here, I've always went to HOG. So, it all starts in Sunday school.
I know, right?
And then,
The origin of it all.
Right. So I don't remember what year, but it's 6th grade. So that's like 2016-ish.
2016.
Yeah, I started coming to Hephzibah and stuff, and yeah, I mean, it was pretty cool. Learned a lot of stuff. I mean, to be real, if it wasn't for Hephzibah, I don't know how I'll be right now. But
be
yeah,
today.
literally, like I don't take it lightly to be surrounded by such great people and just to be impacted by them and just diversity of the personalities is just
Wow.
crazy. So yeah.
Who has had the greatest impact on you in Hephzibah?
I want to say Lillian.
Okay.
Just because, like, I can feel like I can always talk to her and stuff and just go to her about anything, and she keeps it real. I mean, everybody, you can count on Hephzibah to keep it real with you 100%. But, yeah, I mean, it's like kind of everybody, you can talk to them and stuff, and, like, literally you can go to anybody about anything, and, they'll keep it real with you, and yeah, I mean, I just love Hephzibah.
Wow. Oh, she loves Hephzibah. I like that. Jedidah. Jedidah,
girl.
the powerhouse.
Yes,
Tell
girl.
us, how did you come into Hephzibah?
Well, I must say it all started, like Victoria said, in Sunday school.
Wait, all you 3 went Sunday school together?
Yeah.
And now you're in Hephzibah together? Okay.
We literally joined around the same year.
Wow.
Mhm.
Aw.
But I came to Hephzibah when I was, I must say, 13 or 12. So that was like 7th grade. I've always wanted to be in Hephzibah.
Really?
Like, since I
Why?
was little. Oh my gosh, I used to like. Am I 12 yet? Am I that?
They're so cool.
Literally,
I want to be like
I've
them.
always looked up to like Hephzibah people. So when I finally got to Hephzibah, I was like, ish, I made it.
Nice. Who did you look up to in Hephzibah?
Wow. I'm gonna have to say Mashad
Okay.
because he's really challenged me mentally, spiritually to just grow And I would say I wouldn't be the person I am today if it wasn't for Masha.
Oh, that is so sweet. Oh man, powerful Masha, eh? Pastor Masha. Wow. Okay, guys, what are some of your favorite memories in Hephzibah? Vicky, you can go ahead and start this time. But you guys can think.
Mine's like, I'm gonna say all camps. It's just like, I feel like it's just everyone together and we're just there together, fellowshipping, having fun, doing all these fun stuff. And also I want to say, like, when we like, well, I only went like what time, but like when we like go to like different states or something or cities, it's fun, and just to be with Hephzibah and conferences, definitely conferences, they be lit. Yeah, those are my favorite, like literally all camps.
Wow.
That's fun. Car rides and all of that.
Which trip did you go to out of state? Where?
Seattle.
Seattle?
For your wedding.
Oh, I think you're talking about youth conference.
Oh no. But yeah, it was Seattle. That was fun. I was not expecting it. No offense, guys, but I was not expecting it to be that fun. But it was fun. It was lit, and got to meet new people. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow. How about you, Grace? What was your favorite memory in Hephzibah?
I'd also say like a lot of the camps. And also like the birthdays. We have like, we go to celebrate people's birthdays. So whether that's going out for dinner or roller skating or wherever, we always try to like make a point to celebrate people. So those are always so much fun to just get together and spend time.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love that. Oh, she's so sweet. Jedidah, what was your favorite memory?
For me, I'm gonna have to say Fridays.
Friday Bible studies?
Friday
Okay.
Bible study. I started coming to Friday Bible study like a year after I joined Hephzibah, and it was so cool because I got to learn literally so much. Even though in the moment I feel like I wasn't getting anything. Now as I look back, I was like, wow, that Fridays really impacted. And I'd say also camp, specifically my first camp.
What happened? Tell us.
Talk about it.
Talk about it.
Specifically, a memory when I was sleeping. I decided to sleep on the top bunk, and then in the middle of the night, I somehow find myself on the floor.
Oh my god!
And I'm like, how did I get here? Daisy saw me fall, but she didn't wake me up to tell me. And then I tried to like climb on Anne's bed because it was dark. And then she was like, your bed's over there.
No one helped you?
No one. They just saw me fall and had a thumb. But yeah.
Oh man. How did you fall though? Did they not have the rails? Oh man, that was straight boarding school,
and
huh?
also how like we had to like cook for ourselves. Like it's hard, but like the way like the group split up, like, it was a lot of teamwork.
Teamwork. Oh man, what's the greatest thing that has happened at camp that you guys can think of? Like, what's your greatest memory at camp that was like funny or like just amazing overall that you guys would love to share with us? Anyone can start.
Oh, okay. I would say when like you said the greatest one.
Or like your favorite moment from camp.
Favorite moment from camp. I mean, when we like were hiking and then we're hiking up to these games and stuff. The hike was not easy, but I mean the games were fun and stuff. And the preaching, like the people that we have usually on the camps, like come and like with us to preach that's good. I got to learn a lot of stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
That's awesome. How about you, Grace?
I would say a lot of the activities that we did, and even just playing cards like at night before we went to bed, or honestly, even the prayer trails, like they're really early, but I don't know, it's just the vibe is different, and it's like you're able to just think clearer and just be able to actually like pray and like be in God's presence like that. So I actually really enjoy the hikes.
Wow. Which one of you three struggled to get up for those walks? Because I know myself, I'm not a morning person.
All of us.
You all
Literally
just hold each other up. Wow. Oh my gosh. We're going to have to experience that one together, guys. How about you, Jedidah? What was your favorite memory?
My favorite memory, I'm going to have to say it was when we climbed down to the pit.
What's that?
It's like this big hole in the middle, and basically you have to like climb down with this rope. Yeah,
Oh my
it's very
goodness.
much dangerous.
Navy
I'm not-
SEALs training.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I'm gonna have to say that was one of my favorite memories, and also, okay, yeah. I think
Yeah.
that's it.
Oh man. So you guys talked about youth camp and how you guys had a great time. Can you guys touch on the planning that goes into youth camps? Were you guys part of the planning teams? And if you were, or if you not, how did you guys prepare? Just like the whole process, because you were gone for like pretty much a week, right? How was that for you guys? So anybody can jump in and talk about it.
I think the most recent camp that we went to in like 2019, I know I was on the planning team and also you were, and we had to do different trainings and stuff and help figure out like how we're gonna even respond to different situations and all that stuff. But like as for preparing for the actual trip itself, like just packing enough, and like we'd get a bunch of food and, and snacks
Just in case.
yeah, and just store them in our room and just go about the day with them. But yeah, that was pretty much the preparation we had to do.
Okay. And so for Vicky, you said you went to one camp, right?
No, I went to pretty much all of them,
Okay.
except for like 2.
Okay, you went to majority. So all you guys went to quite a few camps, right? Can you, Vicky, tell me about like the bonding experience of how you guys get to? I mean, because you're cooped up in a cabin, right, with each other for a week of people you see like once or twice a week. No phone, no service.
No service.
You know, you didn't drive. We know you didn't drive. You couldn't go. How was that like experience building and connecting with one another during that time?
I mean, it's definitely like you get to like know more about people. Like you thought, you thought you knew Gracie, but you really get in deeper.
Now you really know Grace.
Right? And it's just kind of like, I don't know, it's amazing. We just kind of get to bond, play games, talk, because it's literally, like you said, it's just us there. And yeah, we just kind of just talk, and yeah, that is, yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Wow. So because you guys grew up so young in Hephzibah, you constantly had to, till today, you guys have to let your parents know what's going on and things like that. How did you guys balance out your relationship with your parents when you guys had to do a lot of trips or a lot of events? How would you guys did that, and how do you guys encourage the other younger Hephzibah generation? Because you guys joined at 13, 12, right? How did you guys build that relationship with your parents to be like, yo, we have camp, we have youth this, we have to go do this? Anyone can jump in and talk about that.
Well, for me, I'm going to say it's just because I have a very understanding mother. Because there's times where I leave the house like at 6 and come back like at 12 a.m.
Oh, my
and
goodness.
she'd be like, where are you? I was like, I was at church. She was like, oh, okay, you're at church.
The house of the Lord.
Yeah, I used to spend so much time at church Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Yeah, it used to be great though. I love the memories. But I'm gonna say, yeah, it's because I have an understanding mother. And
Okay. How about any of you guys want to share?
For me, like, honestly, let me be honest, it was hard because, like my mom, like you're like 13, what are you doing out like
late,
at 12?
right?
Like, what are you doing? What are you doing at church? But like over time, she like got to understand, okay, she's in church, she's doing like she's in church. you
Yeah.
know? So it's like, what can I say? But I mean, she's still, she's still, giving.
You're still her baby.
Yeah.
Still,
right,
what do you
still
do
her
at church?
baby.
It's midnight.
Right. So yeah, I mean, that's like a tough situation right there. So you just kind of have to talk to your parents and just
Yeah. Wow. How did you deal with it, Gracie?
Honestly, I'm still dealing with it today.
Trust me, girl, it never stops.
Yeah.
I mean, it never stops.
Yeah, but just like having clear communication about it. It's like, yeah, it's gonna take a while to like, get home and stuff. And also just letting them know ahead of time.
Right.
Yeah, like, oh, I'm going to do this, and like giving them notice so that they can expect that. It's not like a surprise. That would be like my advice to anyone else.
Wow, that's amazing. Oh my goodness. So guys, Jedidah and Gracie, you guys are the assistant leader of Hephzibah. talk to me about that transition into leadership, because you guys are talking about you came in from Sunday school so excited, so young and fresh. I'm trying to picture you guys as like little baby faces, like, oh my gosh, we're gonna be at camp, we're grown, when you like 12, 13, you grown.
Right.
Talk to us about that transition from that to like now becoming assistant leaders. Okay, we can go ahead and Jedidah.
I'm not gonna say it wasn't that hard. It wasn't that easy. Because right around when we were transitioning, the pandemic was happening.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's like I was dealing with things from the pandemic, and I wasn't sure if I was ready to become like a leader. So I had to very much overcome that, and I'm glad I did. I'm glad that I chose to be a leader.
Wow.
Yeah.
How did you overcome that? Like not wanting to be a leader?
I just looked at it at the bigger picture. I'm not doing it for myself. I'm doing it for a whole other generation.
Wow.
My generation.
Oh my gosh. That's good, girl. That is, you go. How about you, Grace?
For me, it honestly wasn't like that hard or crazy, because also it's like this group that we're leaders. We've been together like serving this whole like even before, so it's kind of just like serving in a different position in like a different capacity. So I didn't think of it as like too crazy, and like I'm still learning, still figuring it out. Like sometimes like, am I really like doing it right and all that stuff, but it's a process, but we're going through. It's pretty good.
Wow. So you guys are like young and fresh in leadership. Oh man. Can you guys tell us how the process for Hephzibah goes into choosing new leaders? Either of you can go ahead and answer that. We want to know like how did that work for you guys, or how does that generally work?
Well, Mashas tells me something, and he says we're all called to lead. So, I'm so sorry. What was your question?
The process, like how did in Hephzibah, how did the process of becoming a leader, like how does that work, or how did it work for you guys that you become a leader?
So yeah, the same on what I was saying about Mashai, we're all called to lead. So it's like everybody has the capability, we just have to bring it out in them.
Ooh,
So
I
it's
like that.
like leadership meetings, even if it's at 6 a.m.
Wow.
We have those, and yeah.
Wow. Oh man. 6 a.m. meetings?
Yeah, see stuff.
Fresh. You guys must be morning people by now.
You're more spiritually awake in the morning.
Yes, the Rema is just the word is. I'm telling you, wow, you guys. Let's jump into the youth conferences. So you guys transitioned from Sunday school to Hephzibah. What was your first experience? First of all, what was your first conferences that you guys kind of came in as Hephzibah, and what was like, what did you think? Like, oh my, because they don't really have Sunday school conferences. Did they? They didn't have Sunday, right? That would be great. That's a good one. But what was your experience? We'll start with Vicky this time. Your first conference as a Hephzibah member, were you just like blown away, or?
Man, I felt so cool. I was like, I'm a part of the gang now. But it was, I'm like trying to remember the first conference. But definitely like starting conferences, it was a very like different experience. It was amazing. Like the pastors, especially Pastor R.B. Collins, like he used to come preach. Like those were the best. And like we used to have like singers or rappers come and and it was like and also you get to like this serve the people and just like go like, oh, where's this? And you're like, oh, it's right there. And I'm like, yo, part of the game.
Like, oh my gosh, I know the way.
Finally here. But yeah, I mean that's just like serving and just kind of directing things. It's a good feeling, and yeah.
Awesome. Oh my goodness. How about you, Grace? What was that transition to? Sorry, not transition, but like when you first came into the conference world.
Yeah, I thought they were so cool. It was so much fun. It was always full and like packed, and like the music was so good. The messages were so good, and it was amazing to be there, and just the atmosphere and everything. It was just awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, and like I'd been to them when I was younger, but like being like in it, like
In
as you're
it.
saying, it's like you feel
Wearing
like
the
I'm
shirt.
here, the T-shirt, the theme of the year, all of that. So that was a lot of fun for me.
So you guys really looked forward to that when you were in Sunday school, just waiting. Oh my gosh, I just love it. How about you, Jedidah?
I'm gonna have to say wait.
No, that's okay. Your experience with the Hephzibah conferences when you first became a Hephzibah, like, what was that like to you?
Okay, so I've always gone to conferences, like even when I was in Hephzibah, and like I was like, oh my gosh, you guys are so cool. Like, okay, I see y'all dancing up there. I want to be part of the dance
Just
team.
wait till it's my turn.
Wait until I show you my dance move. But the first year I actually got it to do something. I was doing projector. I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna say I was very scared. I did cry. The pressure was real.
Hi,
It was. But I grew from it. Conferences, they just help you grow with the speakers they have, the artists. They just encourage you very much.
Wow. Oh, that's amazing. So you touched on something I wanted to talk to you guys about real quick. Serving in church and serving in Hephzibah in general. What areas do you guys serve in church, and why is it so important? Why is the service so important to you guys? We can go ahead and Gracie down this way.
Okay. For me, so like right now I do ushering and I'm leading like the finance team of Hephzibah and the outreach team, and also doing like secretary type things. And like to me, like at least outreach is just really close to my heart. It's like helping people in need and like serving them and all that stuff. So I'm really excited to do some projects with that this year. And ushering, even helping people out, just welcoming them in. It's like the first face they see like when they walk in, and just helping them out and all that stuff is really fun. And
That's awesome. I remember you'd come in and Grace would give you, what was it, like a, what is it you would give us at the door when we came
like
to
a
the
little
conferences?
flyer.
Yeah. And I'm like, I mean, nah, I definitely want to be a member. Oh, man. How about you, Vicky?
For me, I do the temperature thing, and then I do the dance with Jedidah. Just kind of what she said is like, it's kind of not about you. Like, you have to like, you have to like look at the younger generation. Like, it's not about you. It's about like what you're doing for God. It was never about you. But yeah, I mean, just like serving the kids. Like, I just love helping people. I just love like just having a good time, girls are dancing. Just like, yeah, just kind of what Gracie said, just welcoming people, and they're like the first face you see, and and that's just, yeah, a good feeling.
Oh, that's so nice. Oh, I love it. Like, this is the face we all want to see when we walk in, Like, if you come into church in a bad mood, like, what? You know what? I just saw Vicky, Oh, man. How about you, Jedidah?
I do projector, and I'm also part of hospitality. I haven't really like completely like started hospitality, but I'm very excited to start that because like during the conference I've always like brought people water on stage.
Yeah.
And serving the pastors, I'm there.
Yes. So true. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But about projector, I'm not gonna lie, I did struggle with taking charge of projector.
Tell us why.
A lot of pressure, I'm not gonna lie, because like when you mess up, yeah,
Everybody just, he said Deuteronomy 28.
He said Corinthians, not Chronicles.
That's a good one.
Yeah. It was a lot of pressure, but I'm gonna say over quarantine I did get over it because again I looked at it. You're not doing this for yourself. You're doing this for other people. So I feel like as soon as I got that, like I was like, okay, all right, it's time to start.
Oh my goodness, I love that. So right now, you guys are in Hephzibah, and you have a bunch of younger kids transitioning from Sunday school into Hephzibah. We also have a lot of younger youth generation that are also coming in. What do you guys want? What is the message to them when you look at them and you like, you guys grew up here, you went to Sunday school here, you transitioned and had your like, we're the cool kids now. Now they're like, yes. What is your message to them when you see them? Like, what would you just tell them,
I would tell them, like, starting out, just be open-minded. There's a lot to learn. Like, I know it's really easy when, like, you're that age to be like, I know it all. Like, you don't need to tell me anything. But, no, just be open-minded to learning new things, learning about, like, the kingdom. Because, like, growing up, you learn about, like, the world and how, like, everybody does things. But it's, like, totally different. Like, it's backwards.
Right.
So just being open-minded and trying new things, like trying different ministries and seeing like what you're good at and what gifts you have, and then moving in that direction. So That's what I would say for like when you're starting out.
Wow. How about you, Vicky?
Me, I would say just kind of like allow yourself to grow, just like she said. You know, just do different stuff. See what, if you're not sure, do like kind of everything. Try everything out to see what you're good at, and kind of just allow yourself to grow. And just know you are going to, you know, sometimes not have, you know, the best time, but just know you have somebody. If you need to talk, you can literally go to anybody. You know, just kind of like Tim said earlier. He said also like be yourself, you know, like be yourself. Like there's no judgment here. Just be yourself. Do what you want to do. You want to dance. You want to sing, like whatever. And yeah, just be the same person outside of church, you know, just because if you don't, then you're just kind of gonna regret that later because you're like, damn, like, what was I doing? You know, and just kind of, you know, stick to God, guys.
Stick to God.
Stick to God.
I like that. Stick to God. Oh, man. Jedidah, how about you? What's your message to them?
Like Victoria was saying, don't live a double life, because I'm gonna say that's something I struggled with when I was little. I'd go to school, I'd be this Jedidah, and then I'd come to church, and I'd be this Jedidah.
Call me Big J.
JD.
JD. I like that.
Yeah, so like, and also to see Hephzibah as like their family. We're here to help you, and also like a family, we will fight, and we'll have our ups and downs, but we will make up. And also, like Victoria was saying, also be yourself. We won't judge. Whatever you want to do, just come tell us. We want to help you. Literally, Hephzibah is just here to help you and help you grow. Like, I want to emphasize that so much because I feel like they don't understand that. But yes, we're here to help you
We're
grow.
here to help you grow. I love that. Oh, my goodness. We're going to finish off with this one last question, okay, guys? I want you guys to describe your experience in Hephzibah in 3 words, okay? We'll start with Jedidah this time and go to Vicky and Gracie.
I'll say,
And tell us why.
okay. I'll say family because, like, again, I can always rely on Hephzibah.
Wow.
If I need a ride to school,
Uh-huh.
I can call Hephzibah. If I need a ride to the airport, I can call Hephzibah. Hephzibah isn't like an organization; it's my family. They're my cousins. Yeah.
They're my cousins. Oh, my gosh.
And then I'll also say love because there's times when like I couldn't feel the love, but when I came to Hephzibah, I just felt so loved, so embraced, so like I can be myself here. And lastly, I'll say fun because you're just we're gonna have fun.
It's going to be lit.
We're gonna turn up.
That's it. Oh, man. How about you, Vicky?
For me, I'm gonna have to say number 1, family, because literally you can count on these people. Like if they can't make happen right there, they'll make it happen somehow, some way. You can always count on them. Literally, talk to us, whatever you need. Literally. But yeah, I mean, family. That's number 1. Number 2. I would say diversity because there's like everybody's so different. It just makes everything even much better, and different personalities, different talents. Okay. But yeah, I mean, just like kind of like, you know, you might see yourself, you might see somebody doing something that you would love to do, and it's like if you're trying to do that, if you, let's say you're trying to sing and you see somebody singing up here, like just go talk to them, you know, or you want to like talk up here, you know, preach one day or something, you know, you can definitely go talk to them and they'll give you some notes on that. My last fling is adventurous. I mean, we love to go places. We
Yes,
love
we
to go
do.
hiking.
Yes,
That's number one.
Jesus.
Adventurous. Yeah, we have been in a lot of places, man. Definitely fun, like, and never a dull moment. Literally, like you find someone, like you literally have the baddest day, and you just show up, like, let's say on a Friday, you go back home changed, like you know, literally. But yeah, I mean, those are my 3 words.
I love that. How about you, Grace?
For one, I would say transformative. Like, you can't come to Hephzibah and just stay the same person. It just changes your life, changes how you see like life and the world and everything. 2, I would say like service. Service is really emphasized. And you can learn so much when you're serving, and you can grow so much. And then third, as they already said, fun. It's always fun.
Yeah.
Like, every Friday, every conference, every camp, like always just expect to have fun.
Oh, wow. It seems like you guys have had an amazing time in Hephzibah. Wow, this is a beautiful place to grow up. That you look forward. Now you guys are the cool kids. Now you're leading the cool train. Man, I love it. Thank you guys so much for being here with me today. It was so much fun talking to you guys about Hephzibah.
It was fun talking to
Man.
you.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. Oh, I love it. So thank you guys so much for being here. And I cannot wait to see what the next 10 years of your generation looks like. Oh, man, we will still be here ready. Even if we'll be 30s, 40s, we'll be here ready to see. So thank you guys so much, okay? And thank you so much for tuning back in with us. Today we sat with Jedidah, Victoria, and Gracie, and we had a great conversation about their 10-year anniversary. And we just thank you so much for being in with us again, and God bless you.